Hello my lovelies, Sophia here. Let me just drop in some bits into the chat. Hello my lovelies. Hope you're well. Hello, how are you all doing? Thank you for the love. Hello Anan, how are you? I'm fine, thank you my lovely. Good, good. Ah, rightio. I don't listen to readings myself, so not really aware who's out there. But I hope your channel is successful. Good, good. It's very nice of you to pop by on here as well. It's not free readings that I'm doing today, my lovely. And if I draw one for you, then I've got to, people will soon jump in wanting free readings. So I only do the free readings if I've not had a busy day, because it's non-stop. So if I've had a busy day with clients and coaching, then I will just jump on and do a paid reading session because it's not as hectic. And I've been very, very busy, especially with a lot of American clients because of like Thanksgiving and then holidays coming up. So it's been very manic. My Instagram is Sophia Psychic Tarot. The same. I don't do readings on there. That's just my coaching. Okay. The person who's just paid for a reading, let me know who you are in the chat, my lovely. Sometimes your names on YouTube are different to your PayPal name. Okay, Anand. Hello, Yara, sweetheart. I will, Anand. I hope you're well, Yara. Okay, Avneet. Okay, you are Avneet. Okay, let me pull some cards and let's have a look. Let's have a look at what's going on in his energy. Just make sure when you're talking to him in your head that you're talking in a positive way and not a negative way, because remember your thoughts are living, whatever that inner chatter that you're talking to him in your head all day is what's going to play out. Okay, so you should also be saying things about yourself that, of course he wants to be with me. I'm the prize. He's obsessed with me, or he's besotted with me. He can't get enough of me. I'm first best. I'm always chosen. I'm always prioritized. So bear that in mind as well, Avni. Okay. But let's have a look at, forgotten his name. Yeah, and also as well, isn't it wonderful that SP and I are together in such a loving, committed, romantic relationship? You can do that as well. That's a positive energy. Bye, Yara, sweetheart. Be safe. Right, okay. Sorry, I keep looking at his initials and it's not sinking in. V. Okay. Oh, you put it there as well. Right, let's have a look. Okay, VS to Avneet. Okay, well, there's some energy around him at the moment where he is feeling down. Okay, but that's fine because it just, absence makes the heart grow fonder, if you like. So there could be something around him in his family or a miserable situation around him, but he could also be one of those who looks at the past a lot. Okay, so, well, I don't want to get too serious. I really like her, but what if I get hurt? So it could be coming from that energy as well. So he could be a little bit guarded. is what Spirit said as well. But there could be something that's going on around him that is just sort of making him not be forthright, if you get what I mean, not committed. Yeah, so it's causing that waiting. Okay, so also, again, be aware of what you're saying in your thoughts, how you're seeing yourself, how you're seeing him, how you're seeing the relationship and others, okay, is what will play out. So be very particular that you're choosing to experience what you want to experience and not what you don't. Let's just bring in, they're drawing me to, no, they're drawing me to these. Yeah, so I feel he's thinking about a relationship before, or it can, if he's not been in a serious relationship before, it can be like what's happened between parents or a sister or something like that, okay? But he's definitely, yeah, there's healing here, so be patient. He's not very settled in his base chakra, his first chakra. So I feel that this is the reason you're getting that sort of backwards and forwards energy from him, is because of something that's happened before to him that he's scared, I feel, that because he likes you, that it could go wrong. Okay, but that's when you're doing those inner conversations and talking to him, make sure that you're reassuring him. You know, there's nothing to be scared of, just like if you're reassuring a child. Okay, reassure him that there's nothing to be scared of. Okay, you know, our love is pure, it's beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's have a look at sort of the situation in itself. Yeah. But again, when you're doing that in a talk, Spirit is saying, just remind yourself, there's nothing that can stop us being together. There's nothing in our way. He's over the past. Okay, so shift, because we're shifting all the time. Okay, so when whatever you're thinking in the now is what's going to be your next step, if you like. So again, make sure that you're choosing that your thoughts align with the experience you want to experience and not what you don't. Okay, so if you do find yourself, it might be that you've been thinking that as well, even if it's subconsciously, that, oh, well, he told me that, you know, he moved states to get away from an ex. What if he still likes her? Or what if this? Or what if he goes back? Or what, you know, so it might be a little bit coming in from your energy as well, because everybody reflects us back to us. Okay, so just be aware of that as well. So change it. Okay, you can revise it. Yeah, again, that waiting for news. So you're definitely in that waiting. Yeah, so that's brilliant if you're in that energy. So waiting to tell you, he's wanting to speak to you here. You know, always wondering what you're doing, hence the fact that you've reconnected. So again, thinking positive, knowing that you are beautiful because he knows that you are. Like you say, you're too good an opportunity to miss. You know, how could he not? And he will open up. Okay, so positives. This one flew out, which is like you might get either a phone call or a message in the night, or if he's able to turn up at your door, he might turn up at your door. Another home message there as well. So just keep believing. Okay, just keep believing in what your heart is telling you in this connection. Yeah, don't put things into the future. Think of them as happening now. Okay, so to bring it in quicker is to, you know, isn't it wonderful that we are together in such a loving, romantic, committed relationship right now? Okay, say it now, because if you're in that conviction and resolve that it's happening now, it will unfold quicker, rather than just thinking, well, once he gets past all of his whatever he's got to go through, okay, it could be in a couple of months or whatever. No, do it now, okay? Make it, you're affirming to yourself that it's happening to you now, because who you say you are now and what you are saying you have is what's going to be reflected back to you from the physical world. Yeah, major changes coming in. Okay, so if you start to, yeah, and union, stronger. So really look at where your self-talk is as well, on the whole, how you're seeing yourself, how you're seeing him, how you're seeing the relationship, putting it in the now. Okay, I'm so happy and grateful that we are in a beautiful, loving, committed relationship. He's always so loving and caring. You know, he's very emotionally available to me. All of those sort of things as well. Let's just look at a romance angel. No, okay, I'll address that, what you've put there, in a moment. I think I know what you're saying. Okay, yeah, calling in your soulmate. So the Spirit's answering that question for you as well, but I will elaborate. So, excuse me, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So what you're saying in that question is, I'm a bit doubtful that it's like I put a spell on him or I'm forcing him to fancy me. No, it doesn't work like that, okay? Nobody has free will in your consciousness. We're all one. So it's you that is affirming that you are in a loving, committed relationship, affirming the version of him that you're wanting, the one who's committed to you and loving you, and you will get that version, okay? So that's all it's saying. Don't be scared that you're forcing it and then he won't like you. It doesn't work like that, okay? So just make sure that when you're affirming is whatever you're telling yourself. You can affirm that, oh, I'm going to have a sandwich for lunch. That's affirming something. That inner talk, watch where it's going all the time, okay? And when something comes up in your thoughts, we either love it, and if we don't, we're going to revise it with the new story. So keep choosing the new story. Your job is to decide what you want. Well, I want a relationship with him. Okay, you're choosing what that looks like to you. I feel committed to, I feel loved. How you're seeing him, he's very loving, he's very caring, he's very attentive. Okay, and then to keep choosing that new story, but reminding yourself that you are it now. Isn't it wonderful that I'm such a romantic, loving, caring girlfriend? You know, I have an amazing, committed relationship. Okay, so keep doing what you're doing, but just tweak those little bits. You're not waiting for anything, you have it now. Okay, when you keep seeing it as in the future, it's always going to be there. Okay, because where is the future? Now. Because when we get to the future, it's happening now. Okay, so keep going. You're not, if you like, casting a spell on him so that when he comes, he's under some trance and he's only there because you've been affirming for him to be there. No, you're affirming for the version of him that you want, for what you want. What your heart desires is what you can have. You can't desire something that's not for you. Okay, so keep going, my lovely, but don't put it off. Don't see yourself as having it now. As within, so without. When you have it now, it will automatically be reflected back over the coming days and weeks. Okay, so, but if you keep seeing it in the future, it will stay in the future. It will take longer for you to get there, if you get what I mean. And we want it now. Okay, things can change overnight. So remember, you can listen back to this reading, but the potential, you know, it's all very good. He does have feelings for you. You know, union, the major changes now within you, make those changes within you now. Again, that you might hear from him in the night time. But keep calling him in, affirming, visualizing you being together. Isn't it wonderful? You know, hearing somebody tell you as well, you know, Avneet, you know, I'm so happy that you and SP are in a loving, committed relationship. You're such a beautiful couple together. You know, congratulations. You totally deserve it. You can hear others talking to you as well. Okay, or hearing him telling you as well, you know, you're the love of my life. I've never met anybody like you. You know, I just love being with you, etc., etc. So keep on track. You're going in the right direction. Just a few little things that Spirit is picking up on that you might be thinking that could be delaying it. That's all. So I hope that helps, my lovely. Hello, Iman. How are you, sweetheart? Yeah, and then we've got courtship. Okay, so, you know, keep going. It will come in, sweetheart. It will come in. He has got feelings for you. Very strong feelings. It's very, very windy here today. No, I'm not near London. Few hours away from London. No, I'm not in London. Hello, all my lovelies that are watching. I hope you're all good. I will just drop some bits into the chat here for any of you who can't get a reading because you don't have PayPal or whatever. There are the playlists. There's a pick a card one. Doesn't matter how long ago I did them. If you're drawn to one, it will help you. Celebrities in spirit. There might be your favourite celebrity in there that's passed over. Also, a Get Them Back playlist to help you to get somebody back into your life. Also, my other channel. And in the description box is a list of services if you want a private reading or coaching. No, Iman. Yeah, it's very, very windy out today. It's sunny, hence the sun keeps coming in and out, but very windy. I I always feel sorry for the birds when they sort of take off from the trees and it's so windy and then they like go back again and it's like, okay, didn't get very far then. Not going that way then, we'll just go back to the tree. Okay, man. Yeah, that's fine, no rush. Only been on here for half an hour, so not going anywhere yet. Where's some biscuits? Okay. How are you all doing? Hope you're all well. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. Hello, Kelly. How are you, sweetheart? I'm good, thank you. Got rid of this cough at last. I mean, I have been coughing, but it's not. It's not like it was. That was just horrendous. It's not on my chest anymore, so. Definitely. I mean, I got it in September and it only went the other week. Literally like 2 weeks ago. It certainly was hanging around. That's what made me think it was COVID. Hello, Mario. How are you? Hope you're well. Good, good, good. AD, no, if you just follow the link, which I'll drop here, and then I will get an email notification and then put your message into the chat, into the PayPal, because sometimes it doesn't come out in the chat and it's a bit of a pain in the bum to put it in if it's not accepting it the first time in the chat. So if you hit that link, this is what I don't cover, just in case you ask me a question on this. Okay, I don't cover specific dates, health, legal, financial, pregnancy, exam passes or interview success questions. Okay, Mario, my lovely. Okay, I'm not doing the decks as in choice at the moment. I've arranged it different, so I will just look at the energy around it. It's all right. You didn't know. Okay, well, looking good. Let me just answer AD. So if you've got 15 cards, if you had 2 questions, that would be 7, in a bit for each. So do it that way. The more cards for a question is better than asking a load and just having 2 cards or 3 cards. Right, Mario, let me carry on with her energy, but we've got things moving forward and victory and success. This is me asking her what she wants to say to you energetically. So things moving forward or wanting to move things forward, victory and success. So we've got hostilities card here. So it could be hostility around her, or she might still be feeling your energy of, if you are still in your normal, I'm expecting trouble from her. So bear that in mind. So it could be stopping her as well. So bear in mind that. Let me just look at this. Definitely coming towards you, but there could also be a trip. Okay, it might be something she needs to go away or something, or you're wanting to go away, but you might be going away, but so it could be hostilities around a trip. You might want to take the children away, or she might want to take the children away. So there could be words there. Might not have happened yet, might be to come. Might be that if you two are getting on okay, it might be that others are opposing it. Okay, so just be aware of that. Remember, you're choosing what you want to experience moment to moment. You don't have to keep choosing the old story or the unwanted version. But again, just reminding you, Spirit, just reminding you that she's yours if you want her. So just make sure that you're not telling yourself any false stories in your mind. Let me just look at the advice for you a moment. Yeah, just remember, everything is in your hand. Okay, your new start, your security, emotionally or financially, is in your hands. So be wise. Remember, it's coming from your energy and the story. And again, victory and success. So hopefully you are, it seems, very much in that, reminding yourself, remember who you assume you are. So I am a loving, doting husband. I am a caring, loving father. Okay, and what you assume you have. I have a loving, committed marriage or relationship. Okay. Again, not looking for it. If you're still looking to the 3D for changes, then you haven't changed within, because you would not be looking out there. Even if it's evidence or proof, you stay within. As within, so without. Okay. Again, not looking back on how far you've come. Just keep going forward. Spirit's given you the map. Okay, they've given you the map of what you need to be doing and seeing yourself in that loving relationship. Let's have just a quick look at the energy. Anything coming in with the connection? Anything else that Mario needs to know? Just be strong, be confident. Okay, it really is about having that confidence to remember that you've learned this to become aware of who you are, your power, that everything is coming from you. Okay, so just have that strength and confidence and courage to keep staying within, choosing the new story. Out there won't change if you don't change the story and stick to it within. Again, that movement, okay, so fast movement, so be strong. Movement can happen really quickly once you get out of your own way. Let's have some of these. Okay, this one is like she's expecting company. She's looking out there, expecting somebody to come and visit her. So it could be that you are sort of still looking, is anything changing? Okay, or just expect it. Just expect this movement. If you stay confident that who you are, remember, okay, it will come in. Remember, you're not waiting for anything. You already have it. Yeah, don't put the flimsy obstacles in your way, flimsy tree branches. Spirit guiding you in your higher self, or your God self is guiding you into the right direction. So stop putting obstacles in your way, which are just unfavorable conditions. Okay, stick to your true path. Okay, let's have a romance angel. So let go of control issues, which means that if buts, whys, maybes, hows, whens. Okay, let go of it. Allow this situation to unfold naturally, because remember, it's automatic. From whatever you're doing within, it's automatically reflected back, whatever you're doing within. Okay, and it will happen sooner than if you keep putting it off. So overall, they just wanted me to bring in one of these. Overall, Mario, really good. Okay, if something does come up about a trip or the holidays, remember, when things come up in the 3D, we either love it or we're going to revise it. What does that mean, revising it? We're putting the new story in. We're choosing what we want to experience and not what we don't. Isn't it wonderful that I've got the kids, I'm taking them on holiday, and there's no objections or whatever to it? Isn't it wonderful that she wants to come as well? Okay, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Whatever you're telling yourself within automatically gets reflected back. So remember that. Okay, expect powerful change. And we've got movement here, and conclusions are within reach. But what is it there? Okay, the little branches in the way, the trees in the way. So don't put conditions or obstacles in the way just because you're not seeing the changes out there yet. Things are shifting because you are shifting your energy and the story first within. So it will automatically play out in the 3D. Okay, my lovely. So I hope that helps. Keep going. Staying within, reminding yourself of who you are. Doesn't matter how it turns up, that's not your job. Your job is to decide what you're having, what you want. You're choosing what you want to experience by keep repeating the new story, telling yourself the new story, and remaining faithful to that, and reminding yourself that who you assume you are and what you assume you have is what you're going to get. That's why it's assumption. So I see changes coming in. Okay, if you stay within, keep reminding yourself who you are, not who you're going to be. I'm waiting. When I see this happen, then I'll have it. No. Okay. You've got to be reminding yourself, who am I? Who am I assuming I am? I am a loving husband. What am I assuming I have? A happy marriage, a happy family. Isn't it wonderful that I have a loving family around me? Okay? Iman, just anything that Dad wants to bring through for you, Iman? Because I'm not seeing any questions on that one, but it's come through as a different one. If you have put a question, I'll go into PayPal and have a look at it. Hello to all of you who are watching. Thank you for all the likes. You sent me an email. Okay, I'm not in my emails. Hang on a minute. Not in. That's a different account. Let me look on my phone. Ah, yes. Ooh. Oh. Okay, you know I can't answer about the getting married and starting a family. I don't answer those as in specific dates. I know you will, and your dad knows you will, but when, I don't get timings like that. I will try and ask him for you, but I doubt if I'll get that through. I don't normally. Okay, so let's focus on, let me bring it up on my big screen so I can keep referring back to it. Okay. Okay, so let's look. And also, Iman, I want to remind you that a reading is not for basing life-changing decisions on. That's up to you. Okay, they're for guidance only. Any life-changing decisions is on your head, not on mine. It's just for guidance. You have to decipher it and take what feels right. You'll know what feels right within you. Okay? Because if I said to you, you know, no, give up that job, you know, don't do that job and stay there, are you going to feel relieved? Or are you going to feel disappointed? You know the answer already. Your dad's telling you. Okay, so let's have a look what he says about it. Right. Yes, hello, my lovely. Are you well? Good, good. Still saying about the grandson. Right, okay. Let's bring in some cards then. Okay, yeah, he can see that you're worrying about it. You know, you would be, as you say, leaving family. So let's see what else he says. He knows that you're worrying about it. But again, this card signifies, what does it signify? This is your heart, what you desire, but then your thoughts are coming in. Okay, so you're sort of worrying here, lying here, worrying in your thoughts. Do I do it? Don't I do it? So any other advice there on that one, please? Yeah, worrying about the job. He's saying it's creative. Okay, he's saying it's creative, and again, it's is more money, and we've got the three times as well. He's saying you'll be very good at it. I don't know if you would be leading a team or managing other people or working with other people, but you would have a higher status. Like you would have others under you, I feel, to work with, like you're directing like a supervisor or a manager or something like that. He's showing me you pointing people around. Let me pull another one on that one. Yeah, and again, you are really, you will be an audit. Oh, right, okay. So, yes, you are worrying about the fact that it's going to be sort of away, okay, and you are really pondering this. So, just to put Iman's fears about her family, what will the family be okay? Yeah, again, okay, he's just still bringing out about your fears. This is like handcuffed to the devil's head, so you're handcuffed to the yeah, but I really want to do it, but if I stay here, it's better the devil I know. I know, I'm familiar with this. So yeah, you really are sort of torn here. Okay. Again, right, okay, he's just bringing me out that you're really struggling with this. Let's move decks so I can bring in some more. Prosperity lies ahead. Okay. They won't die. He just said they won't die. When I looked back and saw that. Prosperity lies ahead. So, let's bring in another one. Simplify your life and playtime. Because as I was shuffling these, he was saying you worry far too much. Eliminate clutter from your home and your work life to balance the flow of activities, and also playtime. The dolphin knows the importance of playing, as joy creates miracles and manifestations. So what he's basically saying is, will your life be simpler? Okay, if you're having a clear out of your life's patterns. Okay, and also having fun, allowing you to have fun. He's saying you don't have to, if you take the job, you don't have to stay there forever. Okay, so in a way, I feel he is saying to go, but it's up to you. Let me just pull in another one of these. Pull in one from this deck. Practice, practice, practice. Increase your confidence, basically, is the bit he's calling you to on that one. Your wish is granted. So he's sort of saying what you've asked for is coming true because you've been asking for a job. Okay, so let me just ask here about, let me just pull one of these on there. Yeah, it's making you feel anxious. Get back to being grounded. Sit within yourself. Okay. No, I don't feel take them with you. They'll be fine where they are, unless nobody looks after them at all. You know, if nobody looks after them at all, then take them with you. But if like your mum or whatever do look after them, you know, do feed them, they will be okay. They're capable. Okay, then leave them there. Just sit within yourself. Ask yourself. Okay, ask yourself. If, you know, if somebody told me I can't have it, then would I be disappointed or am I relieved? Okay, is what he keeps saying there. Will Woody Man get another job? If she didn't take it, would she get another job? Let's come back to these. Fool. Okay, but this card is the Fool. So I feel he's saying you'd be foolish not to take it. But again, it's your decision. Okay, it's your decision. What are you sort of waiting for? Right, let's look at the energy of what he has to say about you and SP. Anything regarding her connection with that? I mean, I know what I've seen with that anyway. Courtship, yeah, you'll be together, whatever. I feel, part of me feels that if you went there, that would be ideal for him to get away and join you there, because there's nothing around there. Although you at the moment can't see the how is not your job, but I'm feeling that energy of if you went there, it would be like a reason for him to make that final break to be with you there. Not necessarily in the same company or whatever, okay? It's just that feeling of And I don't think it would be straight away. I feel it would be, in a way, a relief for him that it's not in the hometown, if you get what I mean. Does that make sense? Perhaps I'm not explaining it very well. I know you'll be together. I know that if you want that person, if your heart desires it, you will be together, because I know his energy towards you. But let's just carry on here. Yeah, union. So that's just clarifying that even if you went there, you're going to end up together, whether he goes there or whether you decide back. Either way, because the attraction is so strong. The attraction is way too strong between you. You're not fully comprehending how strong it is, I don't think, sometimes. Let me just bring in one of these. Yeah, soulmate, forgiven and learning. So yes, you know in your heart that he's the one you want to be with. Okay, because your heart keeps returning to him. If you didn't, then you would have long got over it. Okay, you wouldn't even be interested. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. So I feel that if you did go, it would benefit you. Okay, no, he's saying, when I did ask him about the current staying where you are, he said you'd be foolish. Okay, that's when I asked him about that time, that one there. Oh, okay. Dietary change. Have you got to change your diet? Improve your diet and your life will also improve. But again, who do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find your wishes will come true. So 2 sort of releasing cards. Release it. Release it. Try it. Okay. I feel he's wanting you to try it. He's definitely not telling you to wait or no, don't do it. Believe in the impossible. Yeah, believe in the impossible. It's going to take adjustments. Adjustments are required. Okay, but I don't see a reason why. If this was my reading, I would go. Okay, if it was my reading, I would go with the attitude of, if it doesn't work out, then I can come back home. Okay, perhaps this is the change I need to improve myself. It's another notch on my CV that might help me if I go back to my hometown, to get another job, because I've got experience there. I would give it a go if this was me, from what's coming out here. And as for you and SP, then I know I wouldn't be surprised if he found a way to get out there with you. Yeah, don't stress and worry, he's saying. Don't stress and worry. Okay, the opportunity is there. You're the one who's sort of, the ship is coming towards you here, and your dad's like helping you, but you're like, but what if, and this and this. Okay, and here he's saying, your happiness is whatever you want. Okay, what's going to make you happy? So even if you didn't go for it, things will still be okay, he's saying. It's up to you. I feel it's an opportunity you shouldn't miss, but it's up to you. You've got to make that decision yourself. Okay, yeah, be balanced in it and go with what your heart desires. And regarding SP, I know that you'll be with him. I know that you'll be with him. Yeah, again, with that card, high honor is honoring yourself more, having more confidence in yourself. Okay. Nothing is forever. Try it. You know, if you don't like it, then you can come back. And you will have the experience on your CV as something different. He's sending his love anyway, and again saying about the grandson. His grandson. But your pets will be okay, your family will be okay. Okay? It's all okay. This will give you an opportunity to Mama said that too. Yeah, exactly. So don't fear it. You know, it's not forever. You don't have to stay there forever. It's not the end. I feel it is a big movement to bring better things in for you. Yes, it's going to be, adjustments are going to be required. It's going to be a big, you know, change. But you know, within 3 months, you'll settle down. And then after, you know, when you get to that 3-month mark, once you're there, you can decide, is this working out for me, or do I want to go back? Okay, so follow what your heart says. And again, prosperity lies ahead. Okay, we think he stares at my dad. He does. Yes, he definitely does. Your dad's always there, playing with him, cookie chewing him. Right, okay, let me pop these cards away. So I wouldn't be surprised if SP came out to you if you did decide to stay there. Just release the past, you know, what's not serving you. Don't let your thoughts come in and ruin what you want. And again, we have winter. I know you don't have the winter like we do, but this is definitely winter. So this for us, where I am, is December, January, February. So, you know, you could be there by December or before December. And then give it those 3 months. See how you feel. But I definitely have that energy of you feeling happier. There's going to be, you're going to feel lighter. I'm feeling a lighter energy for you. So I think it will do you good. But again, it's your choice. You've got to make that choice. Okay, bear with me, AD. You know, I left a company and 3 weeks later I was back there. So you never know, you might go to the new job and then your original company will be like, oh, a vacancy might come up, or they might be missing you and say, you know, we'll offer you this, that and the other. You don't know. Okay, but definitely sit within yourself and really hear what comes to you. Okay. Okay. AD, let me come back to your questions. I have not talked to my mother in several years. Talking to her does not make me feel good. I blocked her and felt peace. She is now calling me like crazy. What does she want? Moving abroad at the end of this month. Is it a good move? Will I meet my soulmate there? Okay. Oh, and 3. Why didn't I get the job I interviewed for 7 months ago? I felt so guided towards it. Linda T, sorry as well, before I do AD. Hi Sophia, just an update. My Virgo SPE, that was so stubborn, and I have slowly had, keeping on my game, thinking heading in the right direction. Well done, Linda. Okay, AD, let me come back to your questions. So, question number 1 about mother. I have not talked to my mother in several years. Talking to her does not make me feel good. I blocked her for peace. She's now calling me like crazy. What does she want? What are you wanting, mother? Tara, this is paid readings, my lovely. Let me just pop that into the chat before I start AD's reading. So I haven't got any moderators in. Okay. Right, AD, I will come to your question, my lovely. Let me just pop this in, because once I start on your reading, the chat's going to move up. Okay. AD, are you there, my lovely? Just let me know in the chat. Just say, yes, I'm here. Brilliant. Okay, so let's start with mother. Let me go back to your question. So, okay, she misses you. Okay, she misses you. She's brokenhearted here. So, you know, I'm a mother myself, and no matter what my kids have put me through, no matter what's happened, you're still our children. Okay, you will still always be her child. So she's definitely missing you. She's wanting things to move forward between you here. Let's just pull in one of these. Oh, what was that one? Yeah, again, with the 6th chakra, which is the 3rd eye, she's definitely been thinking about you here. So let's see any more information on that one. Before I do that, they wanted me to come to these. So yeah, she doesn't like being left out in the cold. She doesn't like the non-communication here. And especially with this winter card as well. You know, we've got Christmas coming up. We've got the new year. You know, so she's been triggered in some way that is making her really, really miss you. She's always missed you, Spirit just said. She's always missed you, but you can both be as stubborn as each other, they're saying. Okay, so they're saying, although you don't like to look at it that way, you are quite similar, and that can be the headbutting part, okay, because you're both strong characters, they're saying. But either way, you know, with Christmas and that coming up, that's why she's got in touch. But yeah, because she doesn't like that, you not being in her life. Okay, so anything else regarding that before we move on? But what you do with it is up to you. I will pull a card for advice for you, but let's just pull another one on this. Yeah, there could be times where you know, in the past you felt like she's kept things from you. That might be one of the things why you don't speak to her, is because you felt like she was keeping things from you. But she is wanting to reach out to you and reconnect, definitely. Or lied to you about something in the past, that may have been the fallout, or didn't seem to reveal how she really felt about you. Or there's some, like, you know, with this card, mushrooms are kept in the dark. So there's something like you felt that you were kept in the dark, or she withheld something from you, or she never seemed to open up, or she lied to you or something. Okay. And but she does want to make amends. Okay, we've got this card for, I wasn't really I will bring it out in case it does resonate with you, but I wasn't really, I was still listening to spirit. So self-employment, you're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So you might be thinking that you're going self-employed, it might be that your mother's self-employed, but either way, another card regarding the mum. Have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive. Follow your guidance. So, and look at this card as well. They're drawing me to, oh, and mother healing. There you go. So they're saying your mum is missing. Look at this mother hugging her daughter. She's missing you. Okay. It doesn't matter what's happened between parents. You're still parents. But mother healing. As your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. Okay, so look at how you were seeing her and look at her in a different way, because how you're thinking about her is how she will keep turning up. So for instance, if you think somebody is a liar, they will keep lying to you. Okay, creation is already done. All outcomes already exist. All versions of everybody exist. So you choose the version that you only want to engage with. I didn't speak to my dad for 5 years, but after sort of 3 years, I let go of that resentment. I stopped telling myself that old story, okay, about him and how I saw him and how he treated me. So I changed the story and we got back in touch. Okay, so because I just kept saying, no, of course my dad's always loved me and cherished me and adored me and loves talking to me. He's very honest when he was a right rat bag. Okay, but because I changed the version of him within myself in my inner talk, he had to change. Okay, so release. You can listen back to this anyway. So, but you're always quantumly entangled because she's your mother. So yes, watch your thoughts. Okay, it's important to only think about what you desire and not what you fear. So choose a different way you think about her. Because like I say, if you think somebody's an arsehole, they will keep proving to you that they're an arsehole for you to say, see, I knew they were an arsehole. Okay, but if you keep saying, no, they're very loving, very kind, okay, very caring. Of course, my mother loves me. I'm her daughter. She's always interested in what I do. She's very honest. She's very truthful. Whatever, okay, has happened in the past, change it. We can change the past. We think we can't, but we can. Okay, so let's come into your second question. I hope that answers. Oh, I was going to pull in a card for you as well, just on that. So advice for AD on that. You don't have to. You can say I don't want anything to do with you, but you asked why she's got in touch, and that's why she wants to be in your life. She's missing you. She's your mother. Yeah, in a way, she won't change until you change your opinion about her. How you see others is how they will show up and keep acting. Okay, that's why I do the coaching side as well, to help people to break those thoughts that are keeping somebody as not how they want them to be. So in your heart, you're wanting a mother figure that loves you and adores you and is whatever, okay, but in your thoughts, your ego thoughts, you're like, yeah, but she's this and she's done that and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it's sort of not, your heart and your thoughts are not in balance. Only think thoughts that align with your heart, because your heart is your true compass. So I hope that makes sense. I'm just going to put the light on because it's getting a bit dark. Okay, let me come to your second question. I know I pulled out more cards than was there, but we like to get them done. Hello, Wendy Ann, my lovely. Right, number 2. I'm planning on moving abroad by the end of this month. Is it a good move? Will I meet my soulmate there? Okay, well, that's sort of 2 questions in one there. That's 2 different questions, but we'll just ask overall. So, moving abroad. Okay, yeah, you're still sort of, it's your choice. You've got those 2 paths. You've got the options to stay where you are or to go abroad. Okay, so Spirit is saying it's your choice. You're the only one stopping it, they're saying. We're not stopping it. It's up to you. You could move and it can be shit because you're telling yourself, oh, if I move, then what if it doesn't work out? Then it's not going to work out. Okay, so look at where your thoughts are. Again, your thoughts create. Yeah, watch those thoughts. Okay, watch those thoughts. You know, it will be whatever you're telling yourself is how it's going to be. If you see it as being good move, I'm going to make lots of friends, it's going to be amazing, then it will. But if you're worrying and stressing, or what if I, you know, again, what is your heart wanting? Your heart is your true compass. So whatever your heart is wanting, follow that. Because it's your truth. You can't desire something if it's not meant for you. So the fact that you desire to even think about moving it's an option there for you. It's your choice, Spirit is saying. It's whatever you're telling yourself about it. A business venture, trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. So obviously if you're self-employed, you're going to have that, you know, when you go there as well, thinking about your business. So, but they're bringing this card out to say that, yeah, you know, moving will be different for your business, okay? In a positive way, they're saying. Let me just bring in one of these for you on that. Yeah, again, look at you here with your map and your globe. You're wanting to do it. The wand is your desire. You're wanting to do it, but you're a little bit hesitant. So ask yourself why you're being hesitant. Take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith for that new start. Okay? Take that leap of faith. But again, it's your choice. Good, good, good. Right, let me just see if there would be any romance there. Would there be any romance? I'm hearing a yes. Even before it, right? Okay, Spirit doesn't like to really, my guides ages ago told me to not put a label on it. Okay, if you meet somebody over there and you feel drawn to them, then again, you know, people get married not expecting to get divorced. So follow what your heart is saying. They're saying there is going to be somebody there because I'm hearing a yes. Now if you want to label it as your soulmate, that's up to you. Okay, but you don't have to stick a label on it. Your heart will tell you if somebody is right for you. Again here, this is like your throat chakra because it's what you're saying, how you're talking to yourself. So you could say, isn't it wonderful that I'm going to, you know, I'm having this amazing move and I'm going to meet the love of my life. Then you will. Because your words, whatever you're saying to yourself in your thoughts all day long, is what is going to happen. Okay, so don't knock yourself up. Don't limit yourself with it. It's up to you. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So that's them just clarifying, yes, there will be somebody there when you move. Okay, may not be straight away, but there is a romantic tie there for you to explore, I'm hearing. Let me just bring in another one on that one. And possibly commitment and living together. there as well. So yes, definitely if you move, there is going to be a love interest. It's going to be a serious relationship. I'm not getting anything about the person though, just that there is somebody there. I'm just going to bring through what they're saying about the job. I'm going to bring one card through because we've used quite a few for about the job, but I know what they're telling me. They're telling me that I don't know whether you applied for it before you decided to move. But I feel that you didn't get it so that you can move. Okay. But let me just bring in any more clarification on that. Why didn't get the job? I don't do super chat, my lovely, I'm afraid. Yeah, because of the new opportunity coming in if you move. Okay. So that's why I feel you didn't get it. Because of the opportunity for you to go forward to moving and meeting somebody and having what did it say? A business venture here. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. Okay, overall card for you. Let's bring in one of these. Overall, lucky's on your side, especially in December. Okay, the end of November through to Christmas. Okay, luck is on your side. Look at the bigger picture and prosperity lies ahead. So I see the move as being positive. I see once you're there, business will be different in a better way. I also feel that you will meet somebody there and have a committed relationship with somebody. And regarding your mother, that is up to you, my lovely. Okay, that is up to you as to whether you want to go there. But if you do want to give her a second chance, then you have to see her in a different light. Because if you, like I say, keep seeing her as somebody who's whatever, okay, she's going to keep showing up because whatever you're expecting is what you're going to get. Okay, so if you expect a different version of her that is very loving and protective and wants to make amends or whatever, then that will happen. Okay, so be careful where your thoughts are going when you think about your mother. Remember, if you expect her to be an arse, she will keep proving to you that she's an arse. So we don't want any arses, so to speak. Right. But I wish you all the best, my lovely. But I do see good things. I'm getting a good energy from it. But again, it's your choice. And don't forget, you can listen back to the reading. You can always write down the time of where your reading was so that you can listen to it over and over. Kamal, this is paid readings only, my lovely. I haven't got any moderators in the chat to post stuff to say it's paid while I'm doing a reading, I'm afraid. Excuse me, tummy rumbling then. It's getting close to dinner time. Right, how are we doing for time? Okay, I've got a few more minutes left. Thank you for all the likes. And for any of you watching who don't have access to PayPal or whatever, then you can check out the Get Them Back playlist. You can check out the Pick a Card playlist as well. There may be your answer lying in a Pick a Card reading. Yes, hello, Wendy Ann. I was thinking about you the other day, thinking I haven't seen. Well, I haven't been on for ages. I've been so busy. I've been on for a week or more. I haven't done anything with the channel. I'm too busy. But I always think about everybody, so I was thinking about you and hoping that you're okay. Hello, Nini. How are you, sweetheart? Good, good. It's a pleasure. No, no, I haven't been on. Been busy. It certainly is better. It's not on my chest anymore. Sometimes when I talk and if I take a deep breath, it does hit me at the back of the throat, but overall, it's not on my chest. It's definitely not on my chest anymore. Wendy Ann, is your SP still smoking? Okay. So what you can do is change that. Email me, send me just an email just saying hi so that I've got your email address to reply to you what I want you to think every time you think about it, or see him with a cigarette, or think about what he's been diagnosed with. Okay. Do you want me to put it back in? I'll just drop it back in. Sophia. Okay, just so I can reply, and then I can send you, when I finish on this, something to say to yourself. And with your son as well, if you've not had movement with that, to keep you on track. Because remember, if you keep dwelling in a different place, if you keep coming back to your old story, you're not going to see the changes. And even if you're in the new story but you keep looking out there for changes, you haven't changed within. Okay, so when nothing's happening out there, it's either because you're wavering, you keep coming back to an unwanted story or version, you're still reacting to it as well, or you are looking for it. I haven't. I've heard quotes from his stuff, but I haven't watched him personally. But he is very good because he's on the same trajectory of whatever you're doing in your thoughts is what's happening out there. Okay, Wendy Ann. Is he really channeling an ET? Do you mean an extraterrestrial, an alien? Um, as I say, I've only seen people quote his stuff on channels that are law of assumption. And yes, he would be, because there are other species out there. My husband is very much into UFO stuff, always watching fucking alien stuff. And I've come across other readers, other psychics, and that who also channel other beings that are not human beings, if you like. But again, it's what you want to believe in. Some people believe that the earth is still flat. So yes, my husband's always watching on Blaze channel Ancient Aliens, and other people on the internet, on YouTube and everything. He just is constantly Bigfoot, aliens. Yes, Cece, again, that's how she's seeing her life. But again, so if that was me, if I was hearing somebody say that to me, I'd be saying, "Oh my God, I see my life as so easy. My life is on easy mode. Everything comes to me easily and effortlessly." Okay, Wendy Ann. Let me just drop this in to the chat while I'm doing your reading. Excuse me, because I will be coming off in a minute. Yeah, exactly. Again, it's always what you're choosing. So anything for Wendy Ann. Let's go general here. Yeah, don't think of it as, I wouldn't have said, no, it's not hard. I would have said, it's easy. I don't know what she's on about, because my life is easy. Because remember, for me, it's like Neville doing the, I will not climb a ladder. But then you go to bed climbing a ladder. Okay, so even though you've read on notes everywhere, I will not climb a ladder, the minute you think about it, so your subconscious is tapping into the word hard. Okay, so swap that word out. So I was like, no, my life is easy. It's effortless. My life is on easy mode. Right, Wendy Ann. Anything for Wendy Ann coming in? Okay, I've got straight away here. Okay, Valerie. I've got here, Wendy Ann, that there's a woman who's might be, if you're working, because she's holding a coin, but she's very proud of you, but you might feel that you are not appreciated. Okay, so if you're working for somebody at the moment, or it even could be a mother figure, yours or SP's mother here, but there is a woman who is very proud of you, even though you feel that you're not. Okay, so it could be, if you're applying for a new job, if you've already applied for it, that they are interested, but you might be going back into your emotions of, what if I don't get it? What if I'm turned down? Okay, so just bear that in mind. Let me just bring in something else on that. Healer as well. So don't go back into those thoughts for anything, family or jobs. Okay, I just want to pull another one over here on that. Assertiveness, yes, okay. Because when I was shuffling then, they were drawing me to the amber. Okay, whether you get it or not, again, is based on, you're the one that's on amber. Is it going to go to green light or red light? Are you stopping yourself or giving yourself the go ahead? Because part of you might be thinking, oh, but I've applied for so many, or I keep getting knocked back or whatever. Okay, so again, heal from that. Okay, and assertiveness, be more assertive. It's all about having that confidence to remember who you are. You are the powerful operant being of your experience. You're choosing what you want to experience moment to moment in the now. Okay, so stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. Okay, so yeah, okay. So they're really telling you here, don't hold on to the past. Okay, it's like, oh, well, I had that job and that didn't work out, and then I went there and then that caused a load of hassle, and then I had that one. Oh, and you're bringing me in another job, but what if that goes tits up? Okay, you're the one that is going into that energy. So if you went into a job with a bossy team leader, yes, she might have appeared bossy, but then you carried on seeing her as bossy. You got sucked back into the 3D instead of saying, okay, I like this job, but I'm not liking the attitude here. So what do I have to do? I have to change how I'm seeing that person. You know what? They're very appreciative. They're very understanding. They're very respectful. They see me as a valued team member. You didn't change the story, Spirit is saying. So therefore, she kept being bossy and you did what? Reacted to the 3D and left. Okay, so they're saying opportunities will keep coming to you, but it's are you healing from the past? Are you healing the old story and not choosing that anymore? Okay, so they're saying she did actually value you and appreciated you, but you kept seeing her as a bossy team leader. Okay, so she kept having to prove to you that she was a bossy cow. So just remember when you go into another job that you're going to see yourself how and others how you want to be treated. This job, isn't it wonderful that this job is amazing? I am really respected. Everybody is a good team player. We all get along. It's so much fun. I'm valued. Okay, because whatever you're telling yourself is what you're going to get. Anything else? Let me just bring in another one as we're going on about work. Yeah, the door to happiness and healing. The door to personal healing and happiness is open. It's open. You're sat there at the amber light. What happens when when you're coming there is whether you're going to have the door slammed on you. It's never shut. Okay, but it's what you are assuming. Okay, so change the story when you get another job there. Yeah, you keep going back onto the financial, nothing in the cupboard. So you keep coming back to being unemployed, Spirit is saying. Okay, you need to change the story. Change the story of how you see yourself, how you see work, and how you see others around you at work, because look at the pattern that you keep creating. I'm going from job to job to job to job. Okay, so change it. Okay, anything else for Wendy? Right, okay. Okay, we've got here, again, this could be two things. I wasn't going to say the other thing, but they've just dropped that in. It could be that you're holding on to something from the past that is not serving you, or you're feeling more secure about the past. Okay, so you might have worked through your fears, limitations, and feeling more secure within yourself. Okay, or it could be that you are holding tightly onto something from the past that needs to be released. Again, change the story. Good, good, good. And funny how they're both on a green and an amber, and a green and an amber. So again, it's always up to you. What you're doing within is what you're going to get. Who you assume you are, I am. And what you assume you have, I have. Okay. I am employed full-time. I have an amazing job. Okay. I am a loving wife. I have an amazing marriage. Okay, so those are just quick examples. what I mean by what you assume you have and who you are is what you're going to get. Yeah, sort of not sitting there contemplating going back into old stories. You're wiser than that now, they're saying. Okay, you're the one that's stopping the wheel from spinning by what you're sat there reflecting on and where you're dwelling. Okay, remember, everything is in the now. The past, the present, and the future is all now. You're choosing moment to moment what story you're telling yourself. Stay in that power. Stand in that power. I am, and this is what I have, no matter what. Yeah, shedding that old you, the dead, the worn out one, the old you, to that more energized version of you that you want to be, of how you want your life as well, they're saying. So very much in that energy. Let's look here. Marriage as well. So again, you know, seeing yourself as happily married now. What are you waiting for? You do it within now. Who are you saying you are? I'm Wendy Ann, who is happily married. I'm a loving wife. I have a wonderful marriage. Okay, that's very loyal, very devoted and committed to each other, love and adore each other, forsake all others for each other. Okay, they're in the marriage vows. So, and again, your love life is ascending to a higher level. Okay, the basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is changing for the better. We've also got birthday here and children, so it might be a child's birthday in the winter months. Okay, I know it's not your winter where you are, but it is thingy. So oh, sorry, I'm not that then. So there might be something coming in there as well about a child's birthday or a grandchild's birthday over December, January or February. It might be your birthday or SP's birthday as well. Friendship, make a date for a play day with one or more friends. Okay, so get out and about. SP's 60th birthday. Good. Okay, so make a date as well. Have fun. Keep having fun. Stay optimistic. Okay, your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. And let's pull in these as well. Let's pull in a romance angel. Okay, again with this one, religious factors, but it's not. It's all, for me, it's all about what you're believing. Okay, what you're believing, what you're expecting. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So again, what happens in your love life will be what you're believing, expecting, telling yourself. Tell yourself the story you do want. Okay, not holding on to the past relationship of what happened before, going forward with the new. Yeah, because he's matured. Okay, he has matured. Okay, he's wiser now. He's a man of the world now as well. So, you know, the two of you together here. Okay, but we do have the bad health. But you're going to see him as the version you want to see him. Look at him, fit. Okay, so when you email me, I'll give you something to say for that as well. Overall, one for Wendy Ann. Again, you know, make those changes. Remember, the changes will come in when you are investing. What seeds are you planting? Because whatever you're planting is what you're going to be harvesting. Okay, so make sure that you are always thinking on the bright side of life and not the negative. Okay, based on what you want and not on what you don't want. Okay. Good. again, you know, anything in the 3D that comes up, you either love it or you're going to not love it, but you revise it. You put the new story. Your job is to keep telling the story, choosing what you want to experience and not what you don't. So all looking good. Don't forget to email me, Wendy Ann, and then I will drop you what you can say for that. But overall, everything's okay. Don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way. There you go. Remember, where's this glow coming from? Your heart. Okay? Follow what your heart is telling you. Your thoughts and heart have to be in balance. When they're not, that's when you feel off. Okay? And that's where you got to check in with what thoughts you're having that is not lining up with what your heart desires. Because remember, what you desire is there for you. It's already yours. And waves of prosperity and abundance coming in as well there. So definitely shift that story about work. Yeah, so definitely change the story before you go into another job, because you're repeating that pattern of coming back to unemployed. So there's something that you're automatically running on when you go into a job, a story that you've got about yourself in the workplace, others in the workplace, or work itself. Okay, that needs to be changed, my lovely, so that you have a job that you stick at and love. Instead of floundering around like a fish. Good, good, good. So make sure you're not going to go into the... If you do catch yourself, okay, if you hear any gossip in the office or whatever, like, oh, you want to watch her over there, she's a bossy cow, whatever, alarm bells. Okay, we're not having this. We're not having this. We are changing that story. We're not going to see her as others see her or whatever. Okay, we're going to change it to what we do want to be experiencing and seeing. And don't forget to drop me that email, my lovely. Excuse me. Okay, I'm just going to drop this in then. Valerie, I'll be doing yours, my lovely. Okay, so Valerie, are you there, my lovely? You haven't got to choose a pile because I've got them, rearranged them differently. Valerie, are you there? Wonderful. Okay. This is your reading, sweetheart. Okay, I haven't got the piles. They're not in the same pile. Okay, so pile 3 is not how I'm using it this time. Um, yeah, definitely. And that's what Spirit is reminding you here as well, even though it's coming out in his energy as to remind you, because we're all connected. So obviously the best version of him that is out there wants to come through. Okay, the one that you're desiring. So he's just, that version is just giving you advice here. Okay, so okay, I am going to pull one of these. Okay, so just from his energy first. Okay, so just from his energy first. Now this woman can be a mother figure, could be a sister or a boss. Okay, but there's something around this woman where he feels a bit knotted up about. So it's like she takes up his time. So it could be a mother who is quite demanding, or a boss who's quite demanding or something here. But there's this woman who sort of is quite controlling around him. So that might be another reason why he comes in and out as well, because there's other problems that he gets sucked into. But he's always thinking about you. Okay, even though he might not be in touch, he does think about you. Okay, you're always on his mind. And we've got here soulmate, and also no one else gets me the way that you do. Are we soulmates and destined to be together? Okay, so definitely 2 soulmate cards there. So he always keeps positive tabs on you as well. He's always sort of watching you in some way, whether it's through social media or through other people. So I feel that sometimes when he does go out of your life as well, it could be because of another, like a mother figure or a boss who's quite demanding, takes up a lot of his time. So that's also why he flits in and out. It might be that he's got an ex, okay, who's still involved in his life somewhere, not in a romantic way, but in a, if say he had children with her or something, and or else I don't feel it is that. I feel it is a mother or a boss figure. Anyway, so his higher self is saying to you, your desired version of him is saying, remember the magician and the Valerie, I can hear you, my lovely. I know you're sometimes a bit behind. I'm not doing the piles as in pile 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I'm just pulling cards as and when. So although you're saying pile 3, I think you're still on a bit behind here. Let me drop something in the chat so that you can see. Okay, I'll just keep going with the reading. So, reminding you that it's the magician in the mirror. You're the magician out there. How things are showing up is the mirror. Okay, so always take action in your thoughts. Okay, ahead, the black horse being the negative, the white horse being the positive. Make sure that your thoughts are in alignment with the action that you do want to see here. Especially regarding you being in a committed relationship or marrying, you're still sort of might have a few doubts. Is that what he wants? Am I ever going to get this? Well, stop picking over that story. That's not an option for you. The option is there that you can be together. That's what you should be seeing yourself as. Remember, who you assume you are now and what you assume you have is what's going to automatically be reflected back. So you should be seeing yourself already as that wife, okay, and having that loving relationship, okay, not thinking, oh, it might happen, it might not, okay. So that's what his energy is telling you there. Let's look at your energy in this connection. Okay, my lovely. Back in the room, back in the room. Okay, remember you can listen back. I'm at about 141 minutes. Right, so Valerie's energy in the connection, or advice for Valerie in this connection. Yeah, so this card for me is like, because she's duplicating the pentacles, okay, so it's like, remember, whatever you are repeating to yourself is what is going to be. So what are you affirming to yourself? Okay, what are you affirming? Who are you saying you are? What are you saying you have? Okay, assumption. Who I assume I am and what I assume I have. So I am a loving wife or a loving girlfriend. What do you have? I have an amazing, committed, solid relationship. Isn't it wonderful that I am in a loving, committed relationship with SP? Okay? You do it within. You're not looking for proof out there. Okay, when you're still looking for changes, well, I'm doing the work, am I seeing the changes? Yes, you are noticing positive changes, okay, but you need to keep that momentum going within you. Out there, it's just a reflection. It's automatic. I know that my screen is buffering on my other one as well, so I was only shuffling while it was doing that. So here, this is your desire coming towards you, okay? So whatever you are repeating is what you're attracting, okay? So if you're affirming that he's passionate about you, you're in a loving relationship, remember, it's not about just them. It's how you're seeing yourself. I'm the prize, I'm the priority, I'm always chosen, I'm loved and adored. How you're seeing him, he's very loving, he's very communicative, he's very open with me emotionally, he's always contacting me, we have a loving communication all the time, etc., etc. It's how you're seeing the relationship as well. So poke away those negative thoughts that come in. Look at these women poking away the devil there. Get away. Okay, yes, that is one option. Thank you very much. But I'm not choosing that option. I'm choosing to experience a loving, committed relationship. And then just sit there pretty in your wish fulfilled, knowing that it's all coming your way. Okay, your job is to accept that it's already yours. You've decided what you want. You want him. You've chosen that you want to be in a loving relationship with him and nobody else. You've got to accept that it's a done deal now. And then your job is to keep choosing what you do want to experience and who you're saying you are and what you're saying you have. Let's come into yeah, so you're very close to achieving your goal. You're very close. So Spirit is really saying to you, remember what story you're telling. Fight off, not fight off, okay, because it's not about trying to fight off or ignore or resist negative or opposing unwanted thoughts or circumstances or conditions. It's about not letting them have power over you. You're unbothered, you're unmoved. Yeah, I see it. I see the devil sat there, okay, but let's just put him on his way. Okay, I'm unbothered, I'm unmoved by anything that says other than I am in a loving relationship. End of. Okay, so just bear that in mind. A personal issue reaches climax soon. Okay, so keep going in that. Let's bring in this as well. Divine magic. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. Okay, so it's Spirit telling you everything's unfolding. Okay, it's all unfolding in a lovely way. And love life, yes, him coming to you. You're not chasing him, he's chasing you. He's always pursuing me. He's always contacting me. He can't get enough of me. Okay? So you're sat there. The flower doesn't go and chase the bees. The bees come to the flower because of its beautiful flower head. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, commitments as well. Okay. Yes, Tanya, my lovely. So commitment, but also look at what you're believing and expecting. Celebrating, especially around Christmas. With Christmas coming up, you're obviously wanting to spend it with him. So let's start. Isn't it wonderful that SP and I had an amazing, magical, wonderful Christmas together? Okay, you've got to do it now so that it comes to you. If you're sat there worrying, oh, well, Christmas is coming. What if he's not with me? I really, really want him with me. Okay, you're floundering. You're wavering. You're not saying who you are. You either have it and am it, or you're not. Okay, so Spirit is saying make that commitment to yourself as well. Okay, that you're getting what you want. Yeah, I did see, funnily enough, a birthday card somewhere here. Yeah, birthday. Okay, yeah, stop putting conditions or obstacles in your way. They're flimsy. You're on the right path. Okay, so just make sure that you are firm in what you're telling yourself. Remember, from little acorns, the seeds that you're planting grow mighty oak trees that are solid and going to last for years. Okay, so get back on it, my lovely. Look at where your thoughts go. When they start to go to something that you're not wanting, you put it, yes, I see it. I'm not choosing to experience that. I'm choosing, isn't it wonderful that SP and I had a magical, wonderful Christmas together? Okay, we both enjoyed it. It was amazing. Isn't it wonderful that I was totally spoiled on my birthday by him, etc. Okay, choose what you want to experience, not what you don't. Okay, but everything's fine. Everything's going in the right direction. Yes, be excited, definitely. Good, good, good. Excellent. Remember, choose. Remember, everything is an experience. It's creation is already done. Your job is to decide what you want, choose what you only want to experience, and keep reminding yourself of who you are, as if you already have it. Okay, that's why Isn't It Wonderful is a good one as well, because even when you say Isn't It Wonderful, that's lifting your vibration. Okay, isn't it wonderful that SP and I are in a beautiful relationship? Isn't it wonderful that I have so much money in my bank account? Okay, isn't it wonderful that I have an amazing job? Okay. Let me put in the readings close one again. Definitely. Just remind me, Tanya, was it Scorpio an initial P? Tanya, is it Scorpio an initial P? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Not always. Believe me. Okay. Okay. Righty-ho. Just come in with right, thank you. okay. Oh, okay. Spirit's on one with you. Right, I won't bother pulling any of those ones because those will be all weak. Ooh. Shit, I'll just drop all those on the floor then. Pick them up later. I was thinking about that one as I was shuffling and I was hearing that and it came out. So that was either me or not. I don't want one of those, but I want one of these. Right, okay. And then let's just bring in. I know they want to bring in one of these as well. Okay. You know, all those ones that fell on the floor, that deck that fell on the floor was because I was thinking, why don't I remove that? Because I'm not using it. So Spirit removed it for me. Chucked it on the floor for me. Right, let's get rid of that pile there. Right, okay. Right, okay. Lots going on here. So glad you came for a reading because there's lots to say here. Okay, in his energy to you, okay. Yes, he is in no contact. Okay, this for me is turning away and no. Okay, but that's because he's protecting you from what's going on there. Okay, but he's telling you here that I'm very passionate about you, you know, longing to be with you, and he's saying that a lot of times here. I'm longing to be with you. You're the one that fills my heart with joy. You know, I am overcoming all the dark clouds for the blue to come through and victory to be ours. He thinks about you all the time. Again, here, thinking woman. Okay, he's thinking about you all the time. You're the one who he loves. He is definitely doing something financially here. It's like he is keeping something from her that she doesn't know about. So he could be putting money aside. It could be that he is working on something to so that she doesn't get her hands on it or whatever here. But he's definitely protecting you from something here. So Spirit, so again, he's saying to you, whenever I think about you, I just feel like I've hit the jackpot. That might buffer. Hang on. So he's thinking about you. When he thinks about you, he feels like he's hit the jackpot. Okay. You are all I want. I love you so much. Nothing can come between us. Victory will be ours, which is like that victory wreath on the thoughts. What you think, I think. What you feel, I feel. Our hearts are one. Our bond is unbreakable. So just make sure he's saying to you, we're not going to be, you're the one holding the key here. Which door are you going to choose? Okay, so it's up to you. You're writing the script. You're writing the script as to whether I stay in no contact, stop seeing me as no contact. Isn't it wonderful that SP and I are back together in each other's arms where we belong, and everybody is supporting us, okay, in our loving relationship. So you're writing the story of whether he stays in his cave, you're seeing him as separate from you, or you're seeing yourself as one, joined together. Okay, so you've got to fight off any deceiving thoughts where you're lying to yourself, okay, with your ego self coming in. Well, you know, it's been X amount of time. Oh, and here we go. He's gone into no contact again. No, we're not telling that story. Okay, make those changes. Switch the light on. Pay attention to the red flags on the romance angel card. So in your energy, Spirit is saying to you, he's yours. End of. If you want him, he's yours. You don't have to fight for him. You don't have to wait for him. He's yours now. Remember, you've got to change within before you see the change out there. So really make sure, usually this is like the big red heart, your heart's desire with the 3 swords in it. Your thoughts piercing what your heart desires. Okay, so this is all cluttered. Whatever clutter is in your mind, unwanted thoughts is what's going to be reflected back out there. Untidy mind, shitty weather out there. Okay, they're reminding you it's in your hands. The energy of your emotional security and financial security, your new start is in your hands, not in his. You're the one keeping yourself shut out in the cold. Remember, okay, we're walking past this, taking it at face value, looking at what you're seeing in front of you in the 3D, nothing's happening. Okay, so make sure that you're going round the back. Listen to what you've learnt. Okay, the accomplished witch, not the apprentice. Remember, just sit there knowing it's a done deal. We're not waiting for anything, okay? Yeah, that's fine, but we're not going to keep looking. Okay, we can say these things, but then we can go back into the 3D and look at our phone and go, oh, still no contact. Well, you've just reaffirmed the opposite, okay? It can be sneaky, subtle little things, okay? Remember, the seeds that you're planting, the potions are brewed. It's already done. You're expecting what you want. Okay, no conflict in the mind, no waiting. Okay, you are good enough. Marriage and yes. Okay, you are good enough. He does want to be with you. He does want to be committed to you, and yes. Okay, because you know in your heart that that's, if you're feeling it, he's feeling it. Okay, so again, he's saying to you here, you know, you drive me wild. Yes, I've got family here or whatever, but you're the person I'm attracted to. I'm passionate to be with you. I see a future with you. He is desperate to tell you how passionate he is about you and how he feels about you. He wants to be living with you. Okay, it's cold at home. There's nothing going on at home. It is cold. It's dead. Okay, all he's doing is protecting you, and he's protecting his assets, I heard then. So the financial side, so that he comes away with something rather than nothing. So in a way, he is, it's all going the right way. His heart is with you, but his thoughts are in, how can I come away with something? And I do feel he is putting money aside as well. Okay, so he's pilfering something off that she doesn't know about. Okay, so it's all going in the right direction. You just make sure that you know he's yours, and you are, remember, it's who you assume you are. I am. Who are you saying you are? I am. And what you have, I have. I am his loving, committed, you know, devoted wife. I have an amazing, committed relationship. But also come in with, when you think about it in the day, no, isn't it wonderful that we are back together again in a loving, committed, solid relationship? Okay, very romantic, totally devoted and committed to each other. Forsake all others. Okay, only have eyes for each other. So bring in that as well, because there's so much passion here. It's killing him where he is. I don't mean death, you know, to death. He's going to die. But I mean, you know, not being there with you, but he is definitely protected. I've got that protecting. He's doing it for you and him. Okay? So don't see it as in no contact. Don't watch any pick a card fucking readings that are no contact, because what are you doing reaffirming no contact? You're either in contact or you're not. The change has to come within. If you've not changed within, you ain't going to see it out there. Okay, so stick within. Okay, and really, really stay on this, because it's off the charts how he feels about you. Okay, yeah, he's wanting to walk away. He's wanting to walk away from her, that situation, but he is sorting the contracts out, you know, the legal side of it. Very switched on bloke. He's not coming away with nothing, and he's making sure he comes away with something to provide for you as well. Okay, so all very good, all very beautiful. Just remember who you're saying you are now. Okay? I am who I assume I am. I have what I assume I have. So what are you assuming? You either have it and are it, or you're not. Okay, my lovely? Right then, I don't think anybody else is paid. No. Okay. Lovely to end on a lovely reading. Keep going. Follow your heart. Don't let that ego come in. Okay, remember, you're not trying to fight it off. You're not trying to resist any negative or opposing things. You're just not letting it have power over you. You're confident in what your heart is telling you, and that is your truth. So you're unbothered and unmoved by anything that says otherwise to your wish fulfilled. Okay, and you already have it. He's already yours. Okay, let it unfold by whatever you're doing within. It's automatic. Okay, love you all. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful day wherever you are, or evening. I will be back soon. Take care. Love and light.